County, just northeast of North Lake, about 5 miles north of North Lake here. Some very strong winds approaching our Doppler radar site, which is in prime position to be able to see these storms in Anderson County. We've got two distinct areas that are rotating right here. This one has more straight line strong winds that are up around 65 to 70 miles per hour, and that's moving into Greenville County. Let's put two tracks on this. Let's start with the rotation down here. You got 60 to 65 mile per hour winds across Anderson County, hence the tornado warning. The winds that are approaching our radar site are right here, going toward our radar site. The reds indicate the winds going away from our radar site. And again, I couldn't ask for a better spot for Live Super Doppler 4 HD to scan our area and see these storms as they move on through. Let's put this in motion and give you a fresh track. If you're in Anderson County hearing the sound of my voice, you need to seek shelter right now. This is a strong cell that has had a history of producing damage, and it's moving north along Highway 81 right here, toward Piedmont, toward Moonville, if it can hold together by about 840, 848 right here. We've got the northern side of that, which produced some very strong winds. I wouldn't be surprised if we start getting some damage reports in Anderson County. And if you can safely do so, please let us know what's going on our website. Go to the U-Local section of the webpage and let us know so we can let more people know what's going on. Look at the strong winds exiting Anderson County, moving into Greenville County. Heads up downtown Greenville. It's moving towards you at about 833, Gant by 836, Paramount Park at 842, and then Batesville by 847. But this is some tremendous wind that has had a history of producing damage back along the Anderson-Oconee County line. Cedric, in fact, let's scoot back just a little bit and we can see the history and the origin of this wind that came out of Seneca. Friendship Road right here in Seneca had some damage with some trees down, and this is the line right here. We had some damage reported with a roof ripped off a home right there along the Anderson-Oconee County line right there. It looks like that's where the storm system ramped up and it moved toward the east. And you also had that secondary line that rotated as it moved out of Hart County into Anderson County. Nonetheless, we have two areas here. It looks like they're going to go with a severe thunderstorm warning for this area that's moving into Greenville County. We're able to tap into the GSP radar right here and see this side of the storm. So you've got both radars that are able to tap into both sides of this. And it looks like that severe thunderstorm warning is going to continue here until 9:30 for Greenville County. Now, this is not a tornadic cell that's moving into Greenville right here, but it does have some very strong winds. In fact, Cedric, let's get in closer here to downtown Greenville. Many watching in Greenville right now, Malden and Simpsonville, down the Golden Strip right here from Powdersville. We've got Parker seeing strong winds pushing into the I-85 corridor right into downtown Greenville. Some strong winds pushing up around 40, 50 miles per hour, pushing towards you folks in Simpsonville, Malden, all the next 20 minutes. Cedric, that's the strongest that we've seen move into Greenville yet. 5 pushing these areas all within the next 30 minutes. Lake Forest, 836. South Forest Estates, shortly thereafter at 838. This is a strong line of storms that's pushing through the area right now, and we've got those winds that are up and around there. The good news, it looks like they have expired that tornado warning that was in Anderson County. We've now just got the straight line winds that are moving through the area right now. And reports of some damage back toward the west right here out of that line that moved out of Oconee County and pushed along the I-85 corridor right there. We are going to sign off from our on-air right now. We're going to go switch over to our app. If you do not have the WYFF4 mobile app, now is a great time to do it. If you lose power, you can still stream what we're doing. We're going to broadcast on our website, WYFF4.com, and we are on Facebook Live right now. Search us on WYFF4 right now. We're going to continue this conversation off of air and on the website, so please join us right there. If anything tornadic pops back up, we are going to cut back into programming and keep you apprised of that. Right now, we're concerned about the strong winds that are pushing into Greenville County, into Spartanburg County, Lawrence and Gaffney included in this, Greenwood, Abbeville. So we're going to keep a close eye on this. If anything starts to rotate again, we'll cut back into programming on TV. We'll send it back to the website of things right now.
We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.